Hey, Alex here. I'm back with my diary. Last time I had a little bit of a deep dive into a philosophical topics. Now I'm back, ground zero, Mother Earth. And after today is like the last day of July, I think. I had a really busy day at work. I'm doing a lot of writing and also a lot of coding. I'm learning ChatGPT code interpreter. My head is just about to explode, so I want to talk some simpler things today, but again, things that do perplex me. So, as I mentioned, I've been doing a lot of managing and coaching and teaching basically since 2006, so it's been a while. I'm doing a lot of writing also and publishing. So, I observe how the tools for writing have rapidly developed and became very, very user friendly, while tools that enable software development have stagnated. And that perplexes me. Not only that, but also the process of developing software is so primitive compared to the process of writing. And I'll give you an example. I like to use Google Docs for writing, and it's a great platform because you can write as a team. I also like to use Medium as a writing platform because it really makes me forget about the technology, the infrastructure, and just allows me to focus on my thoughts, on just typing them in, nothing else. Also, when I'm writing an article in Medium, I'm actually doing it live. I'm doing it in the exact same environment where that article would be published, so that at one point when I say, okay, I think I'm done and I want to publish this, when I publish it, there are no surprises. It looks exactly the way it looks when I was writing it. Now in software, as we know, that's not the case. And we talked about this before. We develop software in completely different platform environment than the environment where this software is going to be running. And so we see oftentimes when we are finished and everything looks good and we checked everything and verified and it's excellent, no problem, and then we take this code and we ship it over to the production environment, then all of a sudden things start blowing up. That's just, I mean, how can we be serious about it? Are we really bozos? Are we really incompetent? We look incompetent, to be honest. Why would that happen? So basically, you know, I'm really curious, why are we not following the trend and let the technology receive into the background and let the intention and the thinking become center stage? And because that's what we are really building and selling is thoughts that materialize into machines who are doing some automation. But no, we're still obsessed with technology. We put technology right pushed in front of the users. Users don't like our products. They feel confused. They feel like insecure. Like, I don't know, if I click here, if I do this, I don't know what's going to happen. Things are really in a bad shape overall, really bad. And so it all points back to, first of all, we have primitive tools, shocking, because, hey, we are engineers, we're developers. We should be able to build sophisticated tools that enable us to develop software and focus on the real, meat of the software, which is what is the logic driving that. No, we are still stuck in some idiotic Kubernetes, the React, blah, blah, blah. It's all just who cares, right? Nobody cares. And yet we are forced to think about these things because we are stuck in some idiotic, serving some big machinery, big tech, making Jeff Bezos rich and whoever else. Like, why? Who gives? I don't care about these people. I don't think they're anything special. We have a lot of brain power and we are just misusing it or using it in the wrong direction. So another problem also is not only the tooling and technology, but also the process, the working, collaborating, how we work with others. It's completely broken. We just kind of still cultivate this single hero. I go away and I work in isolation, and I come back, I'm the Batman, and I kill all the. Like, this is just so childish. It's like Marvel Comics. Why don't we just grow up and start working as a team? Obviously, in any project, all the knowledge needed to, create and develop something is in the organization. It's not somewhere else. It's not like you go and travel somewhere and you learn, oh, okay. So it's in the organization, and we can include customers as well and end users, that's fine. But since that knowledge is here, why aren't we using it as it is? Why do we have to do things half-baked, and then we stop, and then we over to you, and now we wait next week if somebody comes back? Like, that's just amateurish. That's just not how things work. So again, I'm perplexed. I hope we can grow up and start doing the real thing. Stop obsessing about some Kubernetes and some crap. Start focusing on what is it, the value that we are bringing to people, serving people, and get rid of all this like heavy lifting and wasting time with all these like branches and merge conflicts. And this is just so childish. This is just so immature. Let's think about this. Let's get rid of all this song and dance. Let's go back to the way we work in Google Docs. Look at that. Work with your team on a document in Google Docs. You'll learn a lot. This is how software should be developed. In real time, same as with Medium. Develop it in the same place where it will be used. Avoid any unpleasant surprises, and then you will prosper. Okay, I'll continue ranting about these things in my next entry. I don't want to take too much of your time, so have a good night, and we'll talk soon.